This is Ariel Roman, a young lady, perhaps even talented, but from hearing a little bit of her story, she is also jaded as a result from, you guessed it, a job. Keep watching as you'll see why it's a good idea to leave the workforce before you become a little poopy. For those new to this channel, here at Job Zombie, we show the good, well, rarely we do, the bad and ugly about jobs. You can subscribe to support the channel, or you can visit jobzombie.com where you can register a free account to help make work fun again. Post content, interact with other members. Job Zombie is creating a community to help everyone survive the employment apocalypse. The nightlife in cities around the world showcases a vibrant fusion of culture, music, and entertainment. From Tokyo to Barcelona, from Berlin to Rio de Janeiro, bright neon lights deck the streets with music blaring from different venues. Yet, New York City's nightlife stands among the best, blending glamour with diversity and accessibility. You have places like Moxie East Village, a reportedly swanky venue where Miss Roman worked as a hostess. Hostesses at this establishment can earn anywhere between $63,000 to $121,000 annually, depending on experience, job duties, etc. That figure also doesn't take into account the tips received each shift. So when Ariel was let go from her position within the company, she did not take it lightly. The messy story goes as follows. When Ariel found out that her promoter boyfriend, a Tao Properties independent contractor, had allegedly cheated on her and impregnated 2 women, she stopped going to work in December of 2022, she said. Miss Roman said that because she disregarded the company's no-show policy, she was ultimately dismissed. According to the lawsuit filed by Tao Properties Group, she allegedly threatened to burn down company-owned facilities, attacked female employees, and stalked promoters after being fired, starting a pattern of harassment. In her words here from a Manhattan courtroom, she gives her side of the story.
On June 19th, 2023, I was framed for a crime I didn't commit by Tao Group Hospitality. An employee of theirs, Jack Potenza, lied about being in 2 places at once. He said that he was on the corner of Canal Street and Lispenard Street at 420 and also at 655 McDonald Street. At the same exact date and time, I was double jeopardy, prosecuted in 2 jurisdictions, found not guilty. He said that I called him on a burner phone and threatened to light him on fire. That was the only piece of arrest evidence that was against me, and they issued a warrant in 4 hours without any investigation. The illiterate officer didn't read that the call record said canceled, and I didn't find that out for 5 months because the DA was hiding the evidence. They knew I didn't do it from the night of my arrest. You can't say that you're going to light somebody on fire on a canceled phone call, and I didn't even know it was canceled because I didn't make it.
So they're setting you up, right?
Yes, they set me up.
This story stems from a messy breakup with an ex-colleague. This is why it's against many companies' policies to engage in a romantic relationship with a coworker. When things go south, they get real nasty. And nasty is actually an understatement when describing the next thing that happened.
What about the poop? Did they set you up with that?
No, that was me. Because I wanted to get this interview. Because I was wanted anyway. Because I was wanted for a fake report.
So have you made a complaint to the DA about sexual assault?
Yes.
And what did they say?
They don't take it seriously because when a white man reports first that he's the victim, they take him seriously. That's why he did this, to get ahead of it. And I was wanted anyway because Jonas made a fake report, and I said I'm not going to jail for something I didn't do. If I'm going to jail, it's going to be worth my time.
So, according to court documents submitted to the Manhattan Supreme Court, Ariel entered Tao, an Asian fusion restaurant which is also under the same parent company where Ariel worked, at around midnight on a June night in 2024, disguising herself with a black wig and glasses and carrying a big bag of poop. She proceeded to throw the feces into an indoor fish pond at the establishment, causing thousands of dollars in damages according to the lawsuit filed against her. The craziness continued as she got up onto a table and yelled at diners. One thing to keep in mind with this Poopy story is that Miss Roman did this a year and a half after she was fired in December of 2022. She held a grudge with them for this long that made her unhinged and willing to throw away her freedom for a jail cell. Yes, we agree that employers are oftentimes unfair, which may have been the case with Miss Ariel's situation, which is why we urge people to move on from the world of employment to the world of business ownership. But what do you think? Was it worth it to go to this length to get back at her employer? Is she being set up by her ex, or is she really deranged as they make her out to be? Let us know in the comments below. But don't leave without downloading your free copy of the Employment Apocalypse Survival Guide. This is a handy resource that will give you tips and strategies on how to survive life with a job. Instead of getting into a messy situation like this, you're better off reading through this guide to gain insight on your future. Just click on the registration link in the description box below to receive the details. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can be an official supporter of the Job Zombie movement. And, as always, thanks for watching.